In this episode of The Big Bang Theory, Sheldon was frustrated by his inability to understand the emotion of people around him. He decided to do something about it. So, he acquired an experimental device from Caltech, which allows him to detect human emotion. In this scene, he pointed the device to Leonard and exclaimed gleefully, "I got an emotion detector." Unimpressed, Leonard replied, "I'm happy for you." Sheldon looked at his phone, which supposedly showed him how Leonard was really feeling, and said, "Yes, you are, aren't you, sweet?" So here we have a machine, a rather bulky one, for comedy effect, that can allegedly tell if someone is sad, happy, angry, or calm. In today's 5-minute lecture, we will look at affective computing. How are these things related? Sheldon's emotion detector, Netflix, and Facebook. So, does such a machine really exist? We can certainly imagine the many applications of such a technology. For instance, if we had a smartwatch that could detect our emotion, perhaps it could pick up early signs of depression or other mental health problems. Maybe this technology could be used for people with autistic spectrum disorders, like Sheldon, to help them navigate the complex social life. In fact, scientists have been working on this type of technology for 30 years, and we are already using it without even knowing. You watch Netflix, right? Netflix has one of the best algorithms in predicting what you like to watch, so that they can recommend the shows you can't resist. Before you know it, your weekend is gone and you have binged 10 seasons of Stranger Things. Netflix also uses machine learning to generate many variations of thumbnail images and relentlessly run testings for each user, each movie, each show to increase the chance that you will click and watch more. Imagine a future version of Netflix, monitoring your emotions whilst you are binging their shows. Using this, they could inject product placements based on your current emotion. They could even intelligently swap actors' faces in the show to better fit your personal preferences. You like Back to the Future? Oh, you also like Tom Holland and Robert Downey Jr.? Why not have them all together? This hypothetical algorithm could even generate scripts so that your favorite actor say things that subtly reinforce your political view. Okay, this one is not very subtle, but you get the gist. Well, if you think this future version of Netflix is crazy or creepy, you're absolutely right. But it's already happening. What I just described is pretty much a Facebook version of Netflix. At its core, Facebook is an online social space shaped by advanced emotion algorithms crunching large amounts of personal data. Every single click, post, view, like, and so on tells Facebook how you feel. These data are analyzed and used to shape your online social life. Facebook decides what you should see or experience, at least online. What if Facebook jumped out of the screen into the physical world? Your whole life will now be augmented with information tailored specifically based on how you feel, what or whom you like or dislike. While we are at it, why not throw in some product placement as well? All this work falls under a subfield of computer science called affective computing. It deals with the study and development of systems and devices that can recognize, interpret, process, and simulate human emotions. Research in this area focuses on the ability to give machines emotional intelligence, including to simulate empathy. Well, how about a non-creepy example of affective computing? Okay, we know emotions influence students' motivation and ability to learn. We can design an effective system to support students to learn better. We could, for instance, monitor students' engagement, suggest a fun activity if motivation is low. Learning plans can also be personalized to a specific student based on their emotional state and learning progress. We can even have stress detection to help detect potential mental health problems. Yeah, a classroom that looks like this or this. The bottom line is, it's very easy to make everything creepy in affective computing. Our emotion is private. If you want to monitor it for whatever reason, you need to do it sensitively and with care for privacy and data protection. Thank you for listening.